Okay, once you see this right here, we'll put it on here in the desktop, and then we'll look inside. So we're gonna extract here. So this is it right here. So I already downloaded it on my computer. I'll show you guys where I put it. I'll go to File Explorer and go to Documents. I put it on Bitcoin Miner, that's where I put it. Because I was trying to mine some Bitcoins with it. Here it is. Okay, so now, so that's basically the same thing as this Unmineable miner right here that I deleted. I just made a folder for it. So as you can see, it's right here. You can put it anywhere you want, you know, doesn't matter. You can put it on the desktop. See, watch, I'll show you. Put it here. There you go, that way you know, you can just leave it there, or you can put it here. So I'm gonna double click this. See, but there you go. So once you see this, I don't know if it'll be the same, but you'll probably see a screen that says, do you want your computer to, is it private or public? You click private, you know, and then you check it, and then you click OK. And then once you see this screen right here, just to close this, it says the fastest and easiest way to start mining your favorite some mineable coins. Mining, it may, if not made correctly, could lead to permanent damage of your hardware components, as it uses a lot of computation power and energy. That's why we have introduced a default low hashing setting, which will also slightly lower your rewards. You can set the high hashing option in advanced settings to increase your rewards at your own risk. So pretty much self-explanatory. So I'll show you guys what he's talking about. So yeah, be sure to whitelist the files xmrig.exe and Phoenix Miner. I'm gonna go ahead and start go back here. We're gonna start the shields. So you know, there you go. See, it accepted it. Enable all shields to. Yeah, it's okay. So now that you've seen this, you click continue, and now it's gonna show you this screen right here. Select your mining hardware. So depending on what you want to use, if you want to use your GPU, if you got a graphics card like I do, or if you got a CPU, like if you have a laptop that's not really a gaming laptop, you might want to probably choose CPU. So you know, you choose CPU and then you click next. But since I got a graphics card, see it says right here, get the best performance and rewards with GPU mining, available for graphics cards with 3 GB or more VRAM, which is video RAM, ETC hash and ET hash algorithms. Or you can choose CPU. Use your CPU randomX algorithm for mining if you don't have a GPU or you are unable to use it. CPU mining is probably going to be a lot slower, you know, probably kilo hash instead of mega hash. So the more hash, the better. So I'm going to use GPU because. So now after you seen the screen right here, you're going to choose what you want to mine. Make sure you got the wallet though. As long as you got the wallet, you know, then you can mine, like you can mine Bitcoin, see like right here, BTC. So I put my public address right here. You can't paste it, so you gotta type it in. So you type in your public address, your Bitcoin wallet here. I already showed you guys. See, I'll show you. Go to Firefox, and then you're gonna go to BITCON Bitcoin, and then see this is how much Bitcoin is right now. 47,150. It went down again. So we're gonna go to bitcoin.org right here. Bitcoin open source P2P money. Once you're here, you're gonna go to see, we're gonna choose your wallet. So choose your wallet, and then let's help find a Bitcoin wallet. I'm gonna skip the help because I already know. So what I'm gonna do is choose which one. If you want a mobile, this is for if you got a, what is this, Android? Is it Android? Android and iOS based operating systems. So you know, mobile. If you got a phone, you can use you can download it to your phone, or you can use a desktop. Since I got a computer or hardware wallet. I'm gonna choose this desktop, so I'm gonna choose Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. Since I got Windows, I'm gonna choose Windows. So now you get to choose which one you want. It doesn't matter which one, because all these hold Bitcoin. They're all, the electronic wallet, or the hardware. They're the software wallet. So I'm gonna choose Bitcoin Core, since I've always used that. I haven't really had any problem with it. And then I'm gonna choose install. And then we're gonna choose which one. Windows, Mac, Linux, ARM, Linux. I'm gonna choose Windows right here. And then just click save file. Once that happens, we're gonna click right here. See it's downloading it. So we just wait for that thing to finish. Right now we're downloading the wallet for Bitcoin. So yeah. Then we're gonna find a location for it, so you guys can see where to, put it. And I'll show you guys how to make an address, so now you can type it in. Just like the Dogecoin wallet last time. This is pretty much, I'm doing everything all over again like last time, but this time I'm doing with Bitcoin. If you want to mine Ethereum, you need that's a little bit more complicated, because you need you gotta go to a website and make an account and all that. So I'm gonna have to do that in another video. But this is like the faster and easiest. If you wanna, mine Bitcoin, I think it's a little bit harder now because of you need more hashing power, so it takes a lot longer to mine Bitcoin. So I'm just waiting for this to download. It takes a while. So this is how you get a wallet, basically. This is your hardware wallet. Your software wallet. You can store your coins here as long as you have this wallet. There we go. Okay, so once you've seen this right here, okay, we'll go here, go to Bitcoin, and then you'll see this right here. Let's go ahead and minimize this. We'll put this in the desktop, and then we'll double click that. You'll see this installer for Bitcoin, click yes, and then you'll see this welcome to Bitcoin Core, set a wizard, click next. And then you're gonna find, you're gonna choose where you want to store your, it's gonna be huge though. If you want to download the whole blockchain, it's gonna be huge. And there's a lot of space, so I'm gonna find where to store it. Go to browse. Doesn't matter, you can just leave it and click next if you got enough storage on your computer or laptop. But I'm gonna choose a different location. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to, let's see, present storage E. I'm gonna go to, I've already got a Bitcoin folder. Bitcoin blocks wallet. Make a new folder. I'm gonna call this Bitcoin. Oops. Bitcoin. Okay. What? Wait, what? What did I do? 3D objects. Delete. Okay. Wait. Make new folder. Okay, there we go. Bitcoin. Alright, so now we got the Bitcoin folder. We're gonna choose that. Click OK. And then click next. Do you want to create a shortcut? Yeah, sure. Just leave that and then click install. And now it's installing the software wallet. And then once it's completed, you click next. You don't want to run that yet because we're gonna do something before we do that. Uncheck this. Make sure the box is not checked and then click finish. And then we're gonna go back to the folder. And then we're gonna go to present storage E. Go to the Bitcoin. And then let's see. Yeah, I did already. Okay, here's the thing. we're gonna delete this. So this is what you want right here. So what we're gonna do is copy this. Copy. You're gonna go to Bitcoin Qt, which is the application. Right click and then copy. And you're gonna go back here, anywhere, any space. You're gonna right click right here, paste shortcut. And then there you go. That's your shortcut. That way you know. So we're gonna minimize this. Let's see. And then what you're gonna do is let's see. I'm gonna look at my Dogecoin thing real quick if it's right. Okay, dash data dir equals e. So what you want to do is right click, go to properties, and then we're gonna type in the same thing here. Dash data dir, make sure it's the same thing, equals, what was it? See, let me check the Doge. Make sure it's the same. Equals e colon forward slash e colon, it's not semicolon, it's colon. Colon forward slash Bitcoin. Make sure it's Bitcoin, not Dogecoin, because you want it to go to the Bitcoin. Then click apply, then click OK. Once that's done, you're gonna double click this right here. And it's gonna do some stuff. There you go, now it's doing the thing. Something will probably show up like it says you want to private or whatever. So right now it's basically downloading all this stuff, like the blockchain into the... So yeah, we'll go back and open this. See, now it created this whole thing right here. See, now the blocks are downloading here, so make sure you got plenty of space right here, because it's gonna download the whole... I think, from what I remember, the whole data is like 1 terabyte, so it's huge. It's huge, man. It's gonna take up a lot of space. So make sure that, okay, we're gonna hide this. The wallet has been downloaded. Create a new wallet. We can put it a wallet, or we can create a new one. Let's create a new wallet. Wallet name, I don't know, something. Just call it my baby. There you go, my baby. Create new wallet. There you go. So now you got a wallet. So it's empty, 0, whatever. So now what we're gonna do is go to received, and then what we're gonna do is I don't know, blah random stuff. I don't know. And then you're gonna create new receiving address. So there you go, this is your address like last time, and then this is your address right here. Right here. What you want to do is copy this right there by clicking copy address, and then you're gonna type it here. Make sure that you don't mess up, because you cannot really right click here and paste it because it won't let you. So what you want to do is you want to copy this right here, type it in here, blah 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 blah. You know, once you type it in, we're close. Okay, now that you've done that, here's your new address, your receiving address. So this is okay. You can share this with anybody. This is your public address, because you know, that way they can send you bitcoins and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this one, so it doesn't matter. Right now it's trying to sync with the network, so it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna go ahead and exit this. Gonna close the Bitcoin core, and then we're gonna go ahead and start mining. Start. See, now it's okay. There you go. It's doing them, and then see, this thing will show up right here. It'll probably say something like this, and then what I'm gonna do is uncheck this. I'm gonna check private networks such as my home network, and then allow access. So don't worry, it's safe. So what you want to do is, so right now it's mining. We've already mined a little bit. The payout basically I think is 1 something, 0.001. So I had to do this thing. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. See, now it's mining right there, 26 mega hash. So if you want to change the speed, so my address is right here. Your receiving address. So right here, your payment will be sent automatically from 0.001 BTC. And then you can see the miner logs right here. Speed right there is 26 mega hash per second. And then your shares. So you can see that it's doing fatal error detected restarting. Whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna go here, advanced settings. So you can adjust this if you want to put it on low, it's gonna use less power, so that way your computer or your laptop doesn't overheat. You put it on high, it's gonna use up a lot of power. So you want to choose which one, ETC hash or ET hash. Again, start mining. You can either turn it off, that way it won't start right away. Then you save and restart. I'll put it on off because I don't want this started when I turn on the computer. So, okay, now it's mining. There you go. It's doing the mining thing. See, you can see the graph right here, or the graph. So yeah, you're officially mining Bitcoin. If you could pull off 1,000, so you need a lot of stuff, hardware basically. You just gotta put the hardware together yourself, and all right. So that's how you mine Bitcoin. This is a slow way of doing it. Don't do it. Don't do what I'm doing. If you really want to mine Ether and Bitcoin, you need a big rig. Like, you need ASICs and you need a lot of GPUs. Graphics cards basically. All right. That's it. Peace. So okay, so to stop this, you just hit stop, and then it stops mining. There you go, 0 mega hash. And then you click X to close. When you do that, you want to go to your Bitcoin wallet location. So go to press and store G, Bitcoin, and then you're gonna find your wallet. Let's see, where is that? Here. There, my baby. There you go. That's the wallet I made. Go to my baby. And what you want to do is you want to copy this. Copy, and then you want to paste it. Doesn't matter where. Paste it right here if you want. See, now you made a copy of this. So even if you uninstall this, you already copied it. See, I'm gonna install this. Wait, first I'm gonna delete this right here. Install. Yeah, go ahead. And then close. There you go. I uninstalled the thing. Let's go to control panel real quick. Control panel, programs and features, and then Bitcoin. BIT. No, it's not there. Okay. I'm just gonna delete this later, but once you uninstall it, you can install your Bitcoin core again, and then as long as you got this is where your coins are saved, all your transaction history and all your data coins. You can just put this back into the folder. Just say you want to put it back. You just basically see, I already deleted everything, but if you install it again, you can just copy this right here, and then let's say this is all gone, right? And then you made a new folder, right here, Bitcoin blocks. You just copy this and then install. Before you copy it though, you want to install everything here, and then you just copy and paste, or you can just drag it. It'll copy it, and then you got this. Make sure this copy right here is saved. You can save it on a USB, something like this. Make sure you save it in one of these, that way you have a backup, just in case you lose your power, or everything got deleted. You just want to install Bitcoin Core like I showed you. Then once you install it, you copy your data. Let's say you got like 5 Bitcoins in this wallet. You can just overwrite the one you have and then copy this. Then you got your Bitcoins back. There you go. So even if you lose in your data, as long as you got a copy of the original, you can keep multiple copies. You can even copy this again. So you copy, as long as you got this file right here, wallet.dat. This is the most important part, is the wallet.dat. As long as you got that, then you're safe. So